Hey guys, welcome back to the Octagon Channel. As always, we'll be bringing you the biggest news from the fight world. Tune in and enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with all the latest. And here we are.
Oh, let's go!
The UFC 314 fight card. Start time is for the highly anticipated at the Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida on Saturday night. In the main event, former UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski will square off against Diego Lopes for the vacant UFC title. Volkanovski has won 2 of his past 5 fights, while Lopes has reeled off 5 straight wins.
Nice.
Michael Chandler will try to hand Paddy Pimplett his first UFC loss in a lightweight showdown in the co-main event. Also, former Bellator 2 Division champion Patricio Pitbull makes his UFC debut against Yair Rodriguez on the main card as well. Paddy Pimplett and Arman Tsarukyan could be setting up a future fight. This Saturday, Pimplett returns to the Octagon against Michael Chandler in the 5-round co-main event of UFC 314. It's the biggest fight of Pimplett's career thus far, and a victory would move him into the UFC's lightweight top 10. And once he's there, it appears that Pimplett has beef with the man currently ranked number 1.
The only person in the top 10 I can think of who's under 35 is Arman Tsarukyan. He's just a little posh boy who's had everything handed to him on a silver platter by his dad.
Do you think he actually got injured or no? Or what do you think happened?
No, he's a little bitch ass. That's what you are, Arman. Little boy.
I was confused too because, yeah, we had him on the pod that week too. And then, I don't know, he was doing videos too with Nina drama. He was like wrestling and shit.
Yeah,
and
then he was doing them videos where he flips forward on his neck.
Right.
And then he's saying that he's got a bad back. Dana said, didn't he? It was like Dana shot him down in that interview. I was like, whoa, that's heavy that. You don't want the boss saying that about you. But because he got asked, didn't he, is Arman still number 1?
Right.
And he was like, no.
Right.
He's going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
He basically said that like doctors come out and Heather, the best masseuse in the PI, come out and they never said to him, you can't fight. He decided he's not going to fight. So basically, Arman, you shit your pants. Know what I mean? That's what you did. You farted and followed through and had shit coming down your leg. So
nobody has more riding on an outcome at UFC 314 than Michael Chandler as he looks to bounce back from 2 straight losses facing off against a lower-ranked opponent in Paddy Pimplett. That's according to UFC legend Matt Brown, who sees Chandler as the athlete in the biggest do-or-die situation heading into Saturday's card due to the circumstances surrounding his UFC career. Despite earning bonuses in 5 out of his 6 appearances in the promotion and putting on 3 separate Fight of the Night performances, Chandler still boasts a 2-4 record overall. And at 38 years old, he can ill afford to fall to a somewhat unproven prospect like Pimplett.
Yeah, and again, we really don't like using that term, and we try to stay away from it. But this is one, I just can't see it being anything other than do or die for him. And whether, die, I guess it maybe not even be the right word, but I mean, he said it very clearly himself before. If it's a title or nothing, right? Like I'm not here to fight guys, but to just make money or whatever. And the problem with Michael Chandler is he doesn't have a quality win in the UFC. I mean, you could debatably say Dan Hooker, but at that time, like, how high of a quality of a win was Dan Hooker at that time, right? Like, I think he's been on a streak and he's kind of finally come into his own since then, and I think it'd be a higher quality win today than it was then. But like, Tony Ferguson is not a quality win, right? I mean, I don't think anybody's going to argue that.
Sean O'Malley is ready to put on a show in his rematch with Merab Dvalishvili, even if nobody is watching. The UFC recently announced O'Malley is set to fight bantamweight champion Dvalishvili again in the main event of UFC 316 on June 7th in Newark. Dvalishvili defeated O'Malley to win the title this past September and went on to successfully defend it against undefeated challenger Umar Nurmagomedov at UFC 311. While O'Malley is yet to step into the octagon since his loss. The immediate rematch has led to backlash from fans, many confused as to why O'Malley has been granted this opportunity after an uninspiring decision loss in their first meeting. O'Malley responded to the criticism on the Ariel Helwani show, offering advice to anyone upset with the news.
don't watch. Saturday night, June 7th, fucking watch your reality TV show. Don't watch the fight. I'm very grateful for the UFC for giving me the rematch. I didn't really have much conversation with UFC. I did tell them that was really the only fight I was interested in. I wanted the belt back. Not even the belt. It wasn't even I wanted the belt back. I wanted Merab. I wanted that fight back. And yeah, there wasn't much negotiation there. It was kind of like, all right, let's do it. You can go from taking a loss. You could either go up or down, and I wanted to go up. But yeah, the fight didn't, the whole fight didn't go obviously as planned, but I feel like it's going to make this one that much sweeter. I'm going to be a massive underdog. I'm already, people aren't going to expect what I know I'm capable of on June 7th. So it's going to make it that much sweeter. I had to wait 3.5 years, whatever it was, to prove that the first Cheeto fight wasn't the way it was supposed to play out. This one, I didn't have to wait nearly as long, but I'm excited to go out there and do something similar in the rematch with Merab.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
UFC Hall of Famer Michael Bisping is keeping plenty busy in retirement with his latest acting gig landing in a lead role in a new crime thriller from director Nika Agiashvili. Bisping is set to star in Atlas King alongside George Finn in a film that is described as a gritty thriller with Storyman Pictures producing, and the film expected to go up for sale at the Cannes Market, which is held annually during the Cannes Film Festival in France. In Atlas King, Bisping is set to play a hardened ex-fighter who comes back to town after years in exile to bury his best friend and settle old debts. Reunited with his godson, a street-level enforcer tied to a criminal syndicate, the two forge an uneasy alliance and plot a high-stakes heist to escape the grip of a ruthless mob boss. "I'm thrilled to collaborate with Nika and his team," Bisping said in a statement. "The script grabbed me from the beginning." Atlas King is expected to start production this summer, with filming happening in downtown Los Angeles.
Let's do that right now.
Let's do. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Just one day before purse bids for a showdown against David Benavidez were set to go down, Dmitry Bivol has informed World Boxing Commission that he is vacating his light heavyweight title. Indeed, WBC officials named Benavidez the mandatory challenger shortly after Bivol defeated Artur Beterbiev via majority decision earlier this year, earning him the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, and the ring titles he lost to the Russian bruiser 4 months prior. With the series now tied at 1 apiece, Bivol has opted to seek a trilogy fight against Beterbiev to settle the score once and for all, according to Mike Coppinger. As a result of this move, WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman has announced that Benavidez, who currently holds the interim title, will now be crowned WBC's champion. As far as a trilogy fight against Beterbiev, it could go down as early as October, with Turki Al-Sheikh, Saudi's General Minister for Entertainment, leading the charge once more, which means it will likely go down in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. As for Benavidez, his first title defense could come against Callum Smith, WBO's interim light heavyweight champion, who is fresh off a unanimous decision win over Joshua Buatsi. The same night, Bivol got revenge on Beterbiev.
He's not going to get up from that. That's it. That's all. Perfect